Who is it? Tim Robbins' ex-wife.
Susan Sarandon.
Susan Sarandon got ripped off, too, for Bull Durham.
Oh, Bull Durham, yeah.
Yeah, she was unbelievable.
She's fantastic.
She was spectacular there.
Yeah.
But we've already established that I'm angrier than Haley Joel Osment is that he did not win the Academy Award. All right, before the break, do people always say, hey, will you say I see dead people?
Not too much anymore.
I mean, but they don't. Okay. So what if you charged for it?
I'm sure at some point that could have been monetized.
So I'm the loser who's
myself.
asking you to do that. Okay. All right. If you want to say no, you can.
Well, we're not saying it. We're saying a clever variation.
I see.
With no
Danettes.
Only an implied relationship.
Yes.
In the
yes.
Initial line.
Do you want to get in character to look at the camera?
Well, we're in character. This is.
Oh, we are.
Yeah,
Oh, are you acting now?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
the whole time.
Oh my God.
Acting like he's happy to do this.
Oh, okay.
You're not.
I'm going to start acting now. I'm method. I'm
you
a
want
method.
the menthol gun?
Can you blow some menthol into my eyes to make me cry? Who wants to go first?
You please.
All right. Play the camera right here. I see Danettes. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. I held off.
How long has he been wanting to do this?
Just today.
Just today.
I said I can't ask him to say I see dead people. How about I see Danettes? And then we thought that maybe you would have a little bit of fun with that. All right, now look at the camera.
But then I'm not seeing him.
Oh,
very literal. Dan.
Okay. Oh,
very literal.
Gosh, I was playing to the camera. Oh, see, that's why. Damn.
Always very literal.
Oh, that's why you're so good. Okay, quiet on the set, please. Haley Joel Osment, take one.
I see Danettes.
There it is. Can we get a safety?
Correct.
What an unusual route.
Can I get a safety on that one, please? Can we?
I only do one take.
Oh,
Dan.
one
Only one
take.
take.
Wow. Damn. Fritzy, get Michael Caine on the phone here.
I'm on the case.
All right. You were watching Tiger Woods there very intently.
Yeah.
You're a big golfer.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Are you good?
I got bad when I lived in New York for like 7 years straight because I wasn't able to play very much. Was pretty good in high school, and now I'm getting back down to my handicap, which is technically 12. Probably not playing to it so much, but getting some more rounds up there now. Yeah.
Favorite golf course in the world?
Oh, my gosh. That's really, really difficult. I played Wentworth in England a couple years ago. That was a pretty special course. But I haven't really played... Oh, what am I talking about? I played Pinehurst in 2005.
Yeah, that's one. How do you forget Pinehurst?
Because it was horrible. Nobody could get the ball to stay on the green. Pinehurst 4, we actually had a fun round where we could shoot something.
Well, that's usually ranked the number one course in the world.
Pinehurst number 2? Yeah.
Well, one of those.
Yeah,
Pinehurst
it was spectacular. And just a course like that where you can feel the history is really nice. But
I hated,
truly, you just, it's not fun unless you're an expert golfer.
I hated Pinehurst number 2. Yeah. Hated it.
Yeah.
I thought it was the worst day
It punishes
of my life.
you so hard.
I was angry at the end.
Yeah.
I was. I hated that golf course.
Yeah.
But it was, it's incredible, but incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
And so much history there.
Oh, yeah. And I love the update that they did where they used those old Army aerial photographs to see that they had more of a natural barrier around each fairway in the past, and they recreated it. I thought that was cool.
Have you ever had a chance to be in a sports movie?
Yes, and I played Pinehurst while I was making this sports movie. It was called Home of the Giants. I think it's on Netflix now. A really fun movie where I played the reporter for the high school paper, and my best friend is the star of the basketball team. It takes place in Indiana, where high school basketball is crazy. And he struggles as his brother gets out of jail and starts messing with his life and gets mixed up in gambling and stuff like that. Yeah. So
is there a happy ending?
You'll have to see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a sports movie, so they don't leave you.
Why does every movie have to be a happy ending?
I don't believe that at all. I like films that end on kind of a sad note. I mean, we were talking about AI. AI is about like the death of all of humanity, kind of. So I don't mind doing that kind of stuff.
What's the movie you passed on?
There's lots of scripts that you passed on. But I mean, if you're talking about something that I passed on and regretted it, I can't really think of anything that feels like it slipped by.
Nothing major that you...
No, I mean, there's stuff that you audition for and don't get, but that's the nature of the business.
Which one that you didn't get?
Oh, there's countless ones.
That
Since I
the
was a
one that you
kid,
really
like,
wanted.
I can't really think of one because there are times where like I auditioned for something last year and they ended up casting someone who's like 37. You're like, okay, that's an insurmountable odds. But sometimes it's just the nature of the business. You get some and some you don't.
But can growing the beard make you look older?
I don't know. People still seem to recognize me with it, which I thought was hilarious.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know I could do that
the
until I got
eyes.
to college, and I was like, oh, okay, this is fun.
But did
It's
you
nice
grow
in
the
New
beard
York when
on
it's cold.
purpose?
I did it first because I liked it in New York, and just when it gets cold and the wind is whipping at your face walking down Fifth Avenue in February, that was kind of nice. But then I grew it for this film called The World Made Straight with Jeremy Irvine and Steve Earle and Minka Kelly and Noah Wiley that we did in 2013. And then we had the first season of Spoils of Babylon coming up after that.
Wait, Minka Kelly?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, football movie alum or show
Friday
alum.
nights, like, yeah.
Yeah. And then we had the first season of Spoils of Babylon coming up, and I called the director and I said, hey, I've got this beard going. The span of Spoils of Babylon for season 1 was like 40 years. And we were all playing our characters aging over like 40 years. I was like, I'll keep the beard and then we can shave it down if that works. He's like, yeah. Get there the first day. They're like, we have to shoot the early stuff first. So I did one behind the scenes thing, fake behind the scenes thing where the 5-month beard was present, but then we had to do fake hair.
Did you, how many Dodger games do you go to?
This season, I've been going to almost every home game, which is nice because I was just working there and there were some that, I wasn't able to do because of work, but like I live pretty close to stadiums, so I'll just go sometimes even just by myself with the radio or something like that and check it out. I love being at Dodger Stadium. In the
You
evening.
go for all the Kershaw starts.
Yes, yeah, I probably have seen every one of his starts this year. Probably
Got a man crush on?
He's one of my favorite players, and I am hoping that we, have a certain sort of success with him while he and Zach Greinke are on the same team, which is just incredible. So.
Haley Joel Osment joining us in studio. Do you work with Johnny Depp?
Yeah. We did Tusk together, and we'll be back in Yoga Hosers along with the rest of the cast from that movie, which should be coming out later this year.
What's he like to hang out with?
He's the coolest, and somebody who it clearly is enjoying himself when he's doing those sort of characters. Really is just having fun. Who has fun putting a lot of the detail that he's famous for and the stuff that he does with his eyes and everything. It was really cool to see that happen in person.
Who's the best actor in Hollywood?
Oh, they can't pick one. Impossible.
Okay, the ideal career.
That's tough too, because there's a lot of actors I respect out there, and different careers in different time periods and everything. I mean, thinking of a career like, how could you compare the careers of Johnny Depp and Michael Caine? Taking place.
I'll take Johnny Depp. I'll take Johnny.
Yeah, Michael Caine. He was nominated for an actor for Academy Award in 5 different decades, I think.
Do you want to be world famous?
No, that is not my goal. I would be happy if that never happened. It's just really getting to do the roles that are exciting and entertaining.
But was it easier to handle at 10 than it would be at 30?
If it were to happen to that sort of degree now, I feel like I'm more prepared for it because of what happened in the past, and that I'm used to that kind of. The loss of privacy is something that you grow.
Well, the tabloids
to.
Though would treat you differently now.
Well, it's also when I first came up, that wasn't quite as omnipresent as it is now, and things like TMZ and everything, and the internet was not really the force that it is today. And I just got into social media and stuff last year. For a while, that just wasn't my. It still isn't really my personality. It's something
dangerous.
You just have to do.
Dangerous to go there.
But no, I just and the thing is, like, going to college kind of helped me create a little bit of a buffer to not constantly be in Hollywood, not constantly be in the news cycle and everything. And I think that really helped me focus on why I'm acting in the first place.
It's great to see you.
Thank you.
And I think I outacted you.
You did. You did.
I think I did. I'm going to be honest. But you're a great sport, and good luck down the road with things.
Thank you very much.
And would you come back in?
Absolutely.
Oh, you
anytime.
would come back
Yeah,
in?
yeah.
Are you saying that just because your microphone's on?
No, I'll totally come back.
Okay.
During football season, hopefully.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. We'll do that. We'll go have beers.
Very cool. Absolutely.
You're old enough to have beers,
I
right?
am.
You are? Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Just wanted to make sure. He's Haley Joel. When's the last time you were carded?
It happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see
It
that.
happens.
Yeah, I could see that. Someday you'll go, boy, I like being carded.
Yeah.
I'd love to be carded one more time. Haley Joel Osment joining us in studio.